Alrighty. That is my intro voice, RoyalPear.
Yo, hello. I'm excited to be on here.
Oh, I can tell. Your voice is like the same in every single short I see. In every single video I
I
watch.
mean, I'm just the same person. But I know what you mean. Some people sound different, like when they make content versus like when they actually talk. I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
kind of just myself when I make content.
Yeah, honestly, I try to be myself, but at the same time, I'm like I got to put on some sort of voice to indicate that I'm doing this and
That you
then
care.
yeah, like I don't know. I don't know. I'm like always a tired person, so I'm outside of recording. Like I'm stuttering. I stutter a lot. I have a natural stutter though. I think like I wasn't born with it, but I'm pretty sure I wasn't diagnosed with it, but I'm pretty sure I was born with it.
Yeah, when I record shorts, I have to do like multiple takes because sometimes I stutter too.
Yeah, that's what's lovely about the AI voice that we do, because it's pretty
Oh
consistent.
yeah.
And then that's actually a good way to pan into a question that I've asked every single person about this. I'm going to ask every single person about this in the future as well. Be as brutally honest as you can. How do you feel about Secret Way?
I mean, I think it's just a channel. A channel that you can watch when you're bored. Um, I actually think um, it was like okay, like content farm until y'all started making like the self-aware jokes. And that's when I think it turned into like something like better, like that's more special.
Mm-hmm.
And it's definitely more fun now. There's definitely like jokes and stuff in the secret way like shorts that I like. Um I think it's a good channel.
Yeah,
Like
everybody.
probably the top like some of the best content you can get for like AI voiceover content, I would say.
Well, thank you. I I like asking people that because either A, they'll be really nice, or B, they'll like rip into me.
Yeah, yeah. I got you. I mean, like I can watch the shorts.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. I think it definitely took a turn. It was back in April of this year. We did our first like full on joke short, and it was a like kind of faked heart rate monitor April Fool's joke. And I think the heart rate got to like 290, and Vix faked him like having a heart attack, and that got like 5 million
Oh
views
yeah.
in a week.
That
It
was
was
a good one.
yeah, it was insane. And I think so. What's funny about it is before this stream, we pre-recorded something where we would talk before we would set up the actual heart rate monitor. I don't know why we did that. We probably could have just done the stream normally and like have not had to re-record anything except for the actual clip of us doing the heart rate monitor. But I would say like, oh, someone in chat said to play this level, and no one mentioned that level whatsoever.
Oh yeah.
And people caught on right away, and it was really bad.
Yeah, I've always wanted to do like one of those streams where you pre-record something, but they're just really hard. So I don't know. I don't know how I would do it.
Yeah, I don't know how we did it either. Looking back, I don't even like I Vix was like, "Oh, I'll get on a second account and we'll have to remember." And I'm like, "Why would we have to remember this? We're not going to remember it. We would have to like type it down." But he was like, "Nah, let's just do it." And we almost sold the bag.
That's funny.
But how do you feel about the community? I know you're added with a couple creators. I saw like Vortrox and Colin. But is there like more people that you've interacted with?
Let's think. So, like basically how I entered is I downloaded the game and okay, so let me start off by saying this. I've actually been a fan of the game forever. Like I remember when Jumper was the last level, or maybe it was even Can't Let Go. It was a long time ago, like
Mhm.
nearly when the game came out. And I actually had the paid version too, so I'm an OG Rob Top supporter. Um, but yeah, like I remember in high school, I had a friend who could beat Deadlocked, and like he was impressing girls with it, and I was like, what the hell? But yeah, after that I stopped playing because like I don't know, I feel like um yeah, you just stop playing mobile games.
Yeah.
And then like recently I found out, oh, it's on Steam. Like last year, like early last year or late last year, I think. So I got it and it was sick, you know? Um and then I was like, I really want to make a video about this. And that's when I started finding like King Samalot's channel. And I realized, well, there's actually like a big YouTube space for this game. Like Vortrox's videos were hitting 20 mil. And like,
Yeah.
bro, if you make a Mario video, it's not gonna hit 20 mil no matter how good it does, you know? Like, um, so I was like, do these people they want content to watch?
Yeah.
That's what I figured. So I was like, okay, let me think of a cool video that I can make with GD that's like broad. And that's how I thought of the video on my channel where I hired Zoink and King Samalot
Yes.
to, trick my chat. Dude, still one of my favorite videos. But man, after making that video, I just kept playing the game. And I got a lot of comments. I got one from GD Cologne. I got one from Vortrox. Vortrox actually helped me with the
Mhm.
thumbnail and title for that video. And then we were talking when that video was being made. I met GD Cologne at VidCon. He's really nice. But as far as those people, haven't really talked to anyone else, which is kind of weird. Like I've talked to the biggest creators in the sphere, and I would be perfectly fine talking to anyone else, but I think they might be scared or something. I'm not sure.
I mean, I can't lie. I was very nervous with the Zoink interview, very nervous with the Cullen one because I mean I looked up to Cullen like 8 years ago. So, and then the Vortex one I think I was fine. But
Oh,
you
no, you go.
I was just say you probably are an OG if you are saying that Jumper, because I know you said Jumper was like the last level in the main list that you recall, because that was when the game first came out. I'm pretty sure Jumper was the last level in like
Let's
update
go.
1.0 or 1.1 or something like that. So you
So I'm an
probably are a
OG,
1.0
man.
OG. Yeah.
Yeah, I've talked to Vortrox, I've talked to Cologne, I've talked to Sammy, I've also talked to Doggy, because I want to make a short with him,
Hmm.
and then we've been in each other's streams. But yeah, man, any other GD creators, I'm down to collab. Talk to me. Um,
You heard it here.
don't be scared. Yeah, don't be scared.
Yeah, and I really hope we can get Doggy on. That would be a cool interview to
That would
do.
be sick.
Because I know he's like high in demand right now for
I'll vouch.
interviews, people. Because I know like with his grief streams, I know that son of a gun makes 5 digits a month off of him streaming grief. It's insane.
I'll get you on, bro. Trust me.
We definitely could. I mean, do you know who Space UK is?
I know who Space CK is.
Okay, of course you know who Space UK is. We've already managed to figure out one of his accounts on Discord.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Wait. Are you putting this in?
Hell yeah. I've kind of already like responded to people like, yeah, he's on the bucket list, and Vix was like, yeah, he's bucket list, like we're trying, and it's like,
Dude, that would be awesome. Like that would get more views than anyone. Maybe even Doggy and Zoink.
yeah, no, the Zoink one did really well. I
Because
think,
that's just interesting.
yeah, I feel like Space UK would do well. This one, I'm literally delusional for this, but I want to get guitar.
Oh no. I
That
also know who that is.
like that one's so delusional, but
You
like,
also need to censor that, I think.
oh, no, I mean, guitar's an actual word, so he can't.
Oh, true. Yeah.
If it was like if his name was like something that wasn't a word, he probably could, mm. but Cyclic would be cool. I know he's the OG rivalry hacker.
Yeah. I just want to say, man, like people have been, I don't know. Actually, I don't know if anyone's saying this, but like, I bet some people were thinking like I'm gonna make like a video and then do the short where I do the hardest jumps because every creator does that, and then like dip. But I've actually, bro, I've been like really in the community. I've been watching like streams. I've been watching videos, and it's been a lot of fun. Like I'm doing it willingly.
Yeah, and I saw. I've seen. I think I looked at your live tab. It was 7 streams so far.
Yeah,
That are on
I've
there.
been kind of grinding some levels, and some I've unlisted too because of copyright.
Oh yeah, that would make
So
sense.
there's definitely more.
Yeah, and a lot of people ask this. Uh, what is going to be your next hardest? Because your current hardest is B, isn't it?
Okay, so I did. Okay, so this is the story. In the video where I hired Zoinking King Samlot, we did a progression of demon levels,
Yeah.
and we did an easy, which was the nightmare.
Mhm.
We did a medium, which was B, a hard demon, which was 9 circles, insane, which was a poltergeist, and then the extreme demon. We did a lot. We did bloodbath, and then Zoink did slaughterhouse and tidal wave, which I'm not doing, by the way. But okay, so I was like, okay, this is sick. So what I want to do is I actually eventually want to beat all those levels because like I cheated for the video, obviously for content, but I think it'd be super sick if I like actually got good enough to beat all the levels. So I skipped the nightmare because everyone can beat the nightmare. It's like a cheese demon, and I
Yeah.
did deadlocked instead, which I think is harder. I think you would agree, right?
Oh, I think. Yeah, no, Deadlocked is harder than the Nightmare, I would say.
So that's my easy demon. That was my first demon. So I only have one demon. I got B. I got 68% on, and then I have 68 to 100, so I can definitely beat it if I lock
Yeah,
in. I've just
you
been
definitely
busy.
could.
That'll be my medium. Uh, I have like 50% on 9 circles already too. So if
Damn.
I lock in, maybe I can beat that. Dude, I know, and I've barely been playing, and a lot of people are like, "Dude, how are you this good or like making progress this fast?" And it's like, it's honestly just because I'm unemployed, or YouTube is my job. Like I can just play this whenever.
Yeah, so
But yeah, after 9 circles, it'll be, I mean, I guess Poltergeist, and then for insane Extreme Demon, I'm either considering Bloodbath because of just how iconic it is, or like I don't know, something else.
that's funny you say that. Right now, 10 years ago, I think was when Riot was uploading Bloodbath to the servers. Because today is when it got
That's
verified.
insane.
10 years ago.
That's insane.
It is a decade-old level. That would be...
That is probably the most legendary level in the game.
Yeah, that, and then... I feel like... This might be a stretch, but I feel like the closest level, probably Sonic Wave or Yatagarasu. You probably know Sonic Wave, right?
I was actually playing Sonic Wave because it was
Yeah.
like I was told it was a blue 9 circles, but obviously like an extreme demon.
Yeah.
And I played the first. Okay, so like like when you play Tidal Wave or Grief or Amethyst, you can't even get 1%.
Hmm.
I'm just like that's not my level. But like I was playing Sonic Wave and I was doing like 5%. I was like, okay, you know what? Like this is definitely. I could see me doing this in like a year or two.
Yeah, and
Um,
if you got good at Wave, you definitely could.
yeah, I definitely think I'm good at Wave.
Oh, Wave is like the game mode that everybody uses for like every level.
What I suck at is when it goes to reverse wave. So like in 9 circles when like there's a reverse wave at like 50%.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's when I start
the one
sucking.
where you like hit your head on the
Yeah,
ceiling.
yeah,
Yeah, it's so weird how it should play the exact same, but it feels like it doesn't. And that's like the only game mode that actually plays different when it's upside down is ship, because there was like some physics glitch back in 2.1 where I think going down was like heavier when you're in upside
Oh.
down ship.
Yeah, I tried doing like bloodbath in practice mode, and like we have to straight fly in the beginning.
Hmm.
I can do the regular shit, but I can't do the upside down.
Yeah, that one was always like a choke point for me when I was beginning as well. And hmm, what would be a good next question? I guess I did have Will you ever beat an extreme demon, but I guess you kind of already answered that with Bloodbath.
I want to be Bloodbath, and then I won't lie. After that, I don't know. Like it will have to just be like off like what I'm feeling. Like I would love to
Yeah.
sit here and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be Limbo, but like that's never gonna happen.
I still like
That's
that
a
too.
that might be my favorite level, by the way. Like that level is so cool to watch.
Limbo's great. I remember
But I know I'm never beating that.
yeah, I remember I think Zodiac was like top 30 when it got rated. I I told myself I want to beat Zodiac and then I want to jump to Limbo because I would always gloat about my memory back then. But
Ooh,
I don't know. I now that we you know the level Booba Wamba?
I don't.
It's number 4 on the list. It is the new hardest memory level. It's literally just basically take a top 30 extreme demon and just make all the gameplay invisible. It's literally the only reason why it's top 4.
Screw that, dude.
It's ridiculous. There's like clouds in a section that block your vision, and there's I want to say I think someone did the math. I want to say there's like 20 to 30% of gameplay is actually visible in the level, like total.
That sucks. Wait, dude.
Yeah.
Speaking of like invisible levels, that's what I'm doing like shorts against Zoink and Doggy, and I already did the Zoink one, and it was me doing Deadlocked and him doing Invisible Deadlocked. And bro, actually, like I'll spoil this because the viewers are here. Bro actually beat me, and he couldn't see the level.
Yeah,
He got like 80%.
he's like that.
And then I want to do one with the next one's gonna be with Doggy. I don't even know um if like this is possible, but it was gonna be like nerfing grief until I can get like a good run. Or like using speed hack or something. I have to consider what would make a good short though.
I feel like the nerfing one would work. I mean,
Yeah.
I I know someone. Oh, I think I don't remember who did it, but I'll probably put the video on screen at this moment. But one of my friends who does GD content, they nerfed Bloodbath, I think, until their brother beat it.
Ooh, that's actually sick.
Yeah.
Do you know if you can give yourself like lives with no clip?
Oh yeah, you can do that. There's a thing called no clip limits, and you can set how many times you can die in the level until it actually like resets you. So you can like make it so you can die 7 times, and once you have the 7 deaths, if you hit another obstacle or any hitbox, then it will kill you like fully at that time.
And are you allowed to use that online or
Um
like if you beat the level with that, it won't save it, right?
oh yeah. Yeah, there's like a setting that you can select that.
Good.
Think
Because I
it's
don't want
called
to cheat, bro.
I don't remember what it's called. But there's also a setting if you use Mega Hack, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
there's
I think
it's when you press tab and the thingy shows up with all those like options.
I have the tab one, but I don't have the weird look. I have the nice looking one. I don't have like the one that Zoink has.
Oh, I don't know what he
I have
uses.
like okay.
But yeah, there's an option to uncomplete a level that you are playing as well. So like if you do end up accidentally no clipping a level, you can just uncomplete it.
Okay,
So
that's sick.
yeah. And I brought up earlier how Bloodbath is 10 years old. Tomorrow, Geometry Dash will be yes, it's crazy. The Bloodbath and the Geometry Dash release date anniversaries are back to back, and tomorrow Geometry Dash will be 12 years old. And considering you are a like actually a YouTuber and you're good at doing YouTube as a career, do you think that Geometry Dash has another like 12-year longevity on YouTube, like to stay relevant?
Oh, for sure, dude. I actually think for sure. because it's what I said. Like Mario, it's a way bigger game, way bigger franchise, but like it doesn't get views on YouTube because people just don't care about Mario content. I mean, yeah, you can make a good Mario video and it'll get views and it'll kind of entertain people, but it's like the fans don't care, you know.
Yeah.
GD, I feel like there's just better ideas out there first, and then second, I don't know, fans still want more content. Like I feel like there's still a demand. There's not a lot of I mean, I say there's not a lot of like GD creators. There are, but like compared to like other games, like there can be more.
Oh, 100%. There's like
So yeah, I think GD is gonna get even bigger. Especially if like Rob Top Dude does like, in 10 years, that's probably what one update.
oh, probably we'll probably see 2.3 in 2029 or something.
That's insane.
Another 6 years wouldn't hurt.
Does a big game mode like that add like a game mode? Like did 2.0 what did it add? Swing?
So in I think it was cube, ship, and ball. No. It was just cube and ship when the game first started, and then I want to say 1.1 added the ball, 1.3 added the UFO,
Oh.
1.9 added the wave, 2.0 added the robot, 2.1 added the spider, and 2.2 added the swing. Anybody in the comment section correct me on any of that? I'm supposed to be a GD info YouTuber, so if I get any of that wrong, I'm stupid. But I think that's
That's
how it
sick.
went. And yeah, 2.2 added the swing, which
Yeah,
was
I
already
think that
too
makes
easy.
sense because electrodynamics was like I remember that being in the game for a hella long time. That doesn't have spider, right?
Yeah, it doesn't. That one caps out at UFO, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, sick. But yeah, I think the game's gonna get even bigger.
Honestly, yeah. I
I
I
also
would.
think this is just like what a common opinion I have, but I also think YouTube is just gonna get bigger.
Oh
Like
yeah.
there's gonna be more short creators, more viewers. So like, guys, if you want to be a YouTuber, get in now. Get in now. It's
Oh
it's
yeah.
it's actually it's easy to get in right now.
It's easy. It's fun. It is hella fun. I think
Yeah.
if you're someone like this is how I am as a person. I love creating things for other people to enjoy, but the second one person doesn't enjoy it, it's like all my attention is shifted onto that person. I think I've said this a couple times now in these interviews, but if you're not that kind of person where you can ignore the negatives that don't help you, like criticism that isn't productive, then YouTube's for you. Like you will have fun doing this. You will enjoy it a lot. But
Yeah. Like it's honestly a dream job.
yeah. What got you started into it?
Um, Bro, so like I have always wanted to be a YouTuber. Like even like back like when I was a kid, I wanted to, Smosh, of course, right?
Yeah.
Me and my friend, we wanted to do like a style like skit channel, but my mom didn't let me, and honestly, thank God, um, because like I had to wait until I was in college, and then I was like, when everyone says this, but like during COVID, I had nothing to do, so I was like, I'm just gonna try streaming, and at first friends watched from high school, but it was still really fun, and I was like looking up like how do I grow and stuff, and I found out like, oh, you can't really grow on Twitch unless you make a YouTube. So that's what I did.
Mm-hmm.
I started with the game Smash Bros, and I made a bunch of like challenge videos. And I actually think I had like my own like identity, and I got to like 1,000 subscribers pretty fast, like within like 3-4 months.
Ooh.
Um, yeah, then I stopped because I was in college and I was like I don't know, like it's not making money. Um, And
Fair
then in the
response.
beginning of the year, I was like, all right, I'm gonna try like making some random ass video. This is like either it does good and I continue YouTube, or it doesn't and I quit. I made a video about like this kids show, Bluey,
Yes.
because it was trending at the time, and it did pretty good. And I was like, all right. So that's when I started making shorts. where I was just making super broad content, like no more Smash content, even though I still like Smash, but like
Yeah, I'm
my
jealous.
focus was just getting bigger.
Yeah, I'm jealous of your channel. You can just do whatever, and it'll do
I
well.
will say I think I have a really healthy channel and a really healthy community where like now I think yeah I could play like any game and it would do okay.
Yeah,
You,
and
you just have to package it in a good way,
mhm.
which is what I've learned.
And you do a crazy variety of things. Like obviously the elephant in the room is GD. I also saw you gathered 24 YouTubers into some Mario Kart thingy.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
like I don't really plan on making another Mario Kart video. It was just something I wanted to do.
Yeah, and I saw that and I was like, dang, this guy can do that in a GD video, and they will all perform minimum probably 100K on each video. It's insane.
Yeah, how I think about it is like my shorts are gonna make the money, and I'm a little more serious on the shorts. Not like serious, but like it's definitely more formatted. Like
Mhm.
I have a formula that I don't really like to stray from, and videos are like, I mean, I kind of just like to have fun with videos and try new things. Videos are honestly my way of like expressing the creativity and like
Yeah,
um, definitely helped me from just being burned out. I think every video I've posted recently, or most of them, I've like genuinely enjoyed making. Um, and like shorts, like I like making them, but like they're not super fun, you know. Like
I
I
agree.
kind of just make them because you post them and they do good. But like
1,000,000% agree with that.
yeah,
I'm so much more like I love doing these interviews. I know like on my personal channel I've uploaded a couple long form videos, but I uploaded only like 3 shorts, and I think even the bare minimum effort in a long form video is more fun to me than every single one of those shorts combined, because it's just so much creativity that you can put out. And I like to treat it like it's like I'm a painter and this is my empty canvas, and I can take a bunch of paint buckets, splash it on the canvas, and instead of adding things, I have the ability to move the colors around and manipulate it to how I want it to look. And that's how I kind of put like YouTube into like some sort of metaphor.
yeah.
And it's pretty awesome to see some of the outcomes of some of the videos that can be uploaded. And
It's yeah, it's like I said, it's a dream job, man. So if
yeah.
anyway you want to be a YouTuber, you got to get started, man. You gotta just you got to develop a skill. It's got to be either like storytelling or anything.
Yeah, especially if you're young. If you're young, it'll be easier for you to learn. It's like learning an instrument. You'll just be naturally good at music theory if you only learned an instrument when you were very young. Is like you'll have
Yeah.
these natural skills if you start off. Because I think I started off when I was 8. It was December 25th, 2014. I was no, I was 9 years old. I was 9.5 years old, and that's when I uploaded my first ever YouTube video. It was terrible. It was like me playing Angry
Oh my
Birds.
god, 9.5.
Yeah, I was 9.5 years old when I first started. And the only reason why is because this is going to sound absurd to anybody, but I was playing games like Team Fortress 2 when I was 3.
What the hell?
To be fair, I was like, technically you can say I was 4 because it was like 2 weeks before I was turning 4, but it's still insane. And it's only because like I was introduced to gaming very early on, because it was my dad. He left his computer and he left the house with the computer on. I don't remember where he went that day,
Oh,
but I know he left the whole day, and I just got on, and I don't know how. I was smart enough to figure out how to find the keybinds to play the game. And I just started playing, and I loved it. And I played on my birthday, so it was 2 weeks before my birthday, and then on my birthday they were asked, or it was like 2 days, but this time it was 2 days before my birthday. I was being asked, "What do you want for your birthday?" And I said, I want to play on Dad's computer all day. And they let me play on the computer the entire
Okay,
10
that's
hours.
actually really sick.
I was awake, and no one interrupted me. I think I ate I think the most I had was I think my mom made homemade BLT
That's awesome, bro.
for me.
That's
This
awesome.
was playing. It was one of my favorite birthdays. June 22nd, 2008. Or no, June 2009. June 22nd, 2009 was when I played Team Fortress 2 for 10 hours and got sucked into gaming instantly.
Dude, how I got sucked into gaming was so I have an older brother. He's actually 10 years older than me. And he would play. First off, like, it's crazy because he started with Pokemon, and that's how I started with Pokemon. But I started with his Pokemon games, so I'm kind of like, it's weird because in a way I'm kind of somewhat a 90s kid because of how much I like did stuff that my brother did. Like, I would play really old games. I would watch, Pokemon anime. But yeah, I got started with Pokemon, and then the weirdest jump ever, Pokemon to Black Ops, because he would play Black Ops Zombies. That was my brother's first big purchase. He came home one day after getting a job. He's like, "Yo, I got an Xbox," and so we played some zombies, and that was so much fun.
Dang.
Yeah, and then like I got my DS, and I was addicted to Pokemon, so my parents had to give me like a 2-hour limit, and I also couldn't even bring it to school, and I also couldn't play if I had like under A's and B's, so they were pretty strict. But I'm glad they did that because I don't know. I feel like it sucks when you're a kid, but I feel like in the long run, it's worth it. You get like you'll understand when you're older kids. If your parents take away your phone, you'll see, like you'll one day you'll be like, okay, yeah, it was good.
Yeah. I low key 20 years old. I disagree. I mean, but that's because of circumstances. Because if I graduated on time, I would have to get a job in 2023, and I would not have been able to start Secret Way with Vix at all. Like I would probably be working a normal job, and because I got that extra year, Vix approached me with the idea of making a channel together. It failed the first time, and then the same month I needed to pay rent was when we started Secret Way, and it did good instantly. And Vix was like, "Hey, you help out initially. If you help out, I'll just pay your rent until it starts making money." And then it literally like
That's peak.
we got monetized.
Dude, Vix is great.
Vix is awesome. Like none of this would be possible without him. And I feel like he would say the same about me, but low-key he could have just gotten anybody else that had GD knowledge.
The thing is, dude, like, I kind of feel you, man, because my parents are luckily pretty supportive. Because, like, tell me what you would do in this situation. So you're doing college. You've done college for 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole time, like, since the first year, actually, since the second year, you've been doing YouTube. And you have, at the time of making the decision, you have over 100,000 subscribers. You just had your best month. At the time, I made 4,000 on AdSense. And you got to go up to your parents and be like, "I want to drop out. This is the data that I would be making enough to live on my own, and it's just what I want to do." Even though you have basically a year and a half left of college that you could finish and get a degree.
Yeah.
It's tough because like I totally get their point, but they were very supportive and they let me drop out and I followed my dream.
I honestly, if I was in that position, I mean, I definitely don't have the kind of energy to do college and YouTube.
Oh no,
at the same time.
No one does, dude. It was wearing on me.
Yeah, and I feel like even with school, I would come home, I'd have a room I could go to where I'm all alone. I would like my dad understood because my dad and Vix were friends, and my dad has seen Vix's analytics, so my dad was like, "This could be you," and he was fully understanding the whole time. And I think if I was in a position where I was doing college and trying to do YouTube and had a good month, what I would do is continue the year and a half that I have left of college and see where my channel's at, because very well it could have been deleted, very well it could have gotten demonetized. But if my revenue, it like, actually I would do a year. If I have a year and a half left, I would do a year. And if the revenue and the performance of the channel is good after a year, I would quit before the 6 months are over. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
But if it's not good, I would continue college with YouTube on the side.
That's kind of how I was doing. Like, let's like analyze this year and see how it does. And
Yeah.
you know, it did good.
Yeah.
I actually think, like, once the chains were off, that's when I started going crazy.
The rusty shackles are out.
Yeah.
Oh. And what is your straight gonna pan to a new question because I'm ADHD. But,
yeah, I got you.
Still related though, I'm gonna ask your most and least favorite video that you've uploaded. We'll start with least favorite.
Least favorite video.
Yeah.
Long form. I don't know. I kind of like to enjoy all of them, but I like there are some that I kind of like. There's one. I was forced to play Overwatch. It's like the only long form on my channel that hasn't hit 200K. And the other thing is, like, it's a 9-minute video with a 1-minute sponsor. I had to post it. I kind of had to rush it because of the sponsor, and I had to do the sponsor, like, give them a bunch of changes. It was very annoying.
Yeah.
But I would say that's probably the video that I love the thumbnail and I love the title, but like it's just that video also went through like editing hell. It went through like 3 different editors. They're like, "Hey, I can't do this. I'm going on a vacation." I'm like, yeah. So yeah, definitely my least favorite video.
Yeah, that's low key why every single time. I remember 6-8 months ago, Vix was telling me like, maybe you should think about getting someone else to help editing, and I'm like, no, I am doing Secret Way on my own. I know sometimes I suck at keeping the schedule up, but I like to think of the only thing I praise myself for is my availability. Like, I have a crazy good availability for literally anybody at any time. I can manipulate my sleep schedule to be anything for anybody at any time. And I was I didn't tell Vix this, but in my mind I was thinking like, I need to be the one to keep doing Secret Way, mostly solo, because I have this availability that I feel like nobody else will have, mostly because I have one shorts channel to look after and really not any other channel, if I'm going to be honest. Like,
yeah, that's good. I mean, it's good to just have something.
Yeah.
To favorite video though, I have 2 answers, if that's okay.
No, that's all right.
Favorite number 1, classic, right? The Zoink video.
Yes, the Zoink one.
The GD video. I think that's a video that I would show someone who knows what GD is. But I do think my best video is this one that I made recently. I did a challenge where I tried to get to the highest rank of Pokemon using Tropius, who that's like the Pokemon my mascot's based off of. And Tropius sucks. He's a terrible Pokemon. And I also got advice from the #1 Pokemon player for the video. His name is Wolf. And yeah, he's very well known. Goated YouTuber.
Sick.
And it was just so much fun. So much emotion went into that video. Probably the hardest thing I've done in a very long time. And man, it's just such a good video.
Yeah, I'll have to give it a watch. I do like your videos, like unironically. I think I've watched.
Let's go. Yeah. That one's a banger. Everyone should watch that video.
Yeah, I obviously watched the #1 GD player trolled my chat. I was in a live stream with Vix, like typing in the Twitch chat as you were recording that video, I think.
Oh, let's go.
And Vix was
So you were in the
like,
stream.
yeah, I was in one of the streams when you were playing B, and Vix was telling me like I don't know if I don't remember if Vix told me like that he knew, but I think he was just sitting there like, oh, this is not RoyalPear. He got like Zoink or something to play for him. I thought that was funny. I don't know if he actually like if you told him at the time.
I've gotten a lot of comments, like afterwards, like when I get a good run on B, they're like, "Oh, this is Zoink playing." Like, bro, like, why would I hire him again? You know, like it wouldn't be a good video the second time.
It's like,
I've been wondering how to do like another GD video. I don't know. Like that is actually a tough thing. If anyone has any ideas, this is a genuine ask. Any good ideas for a Geometry Dash long form? Hit me up.
man, he
I don't
can
want to
get it
copy
done.
Vortrox and do like a money challenge like for like the best players, but like
Yeah.
something unique,
Make a after you beat Bloodbath, if you do, which obviously good luck. I hope you beat it.
Yeah.
But after you do it,
Oh, that will be a video, like
Yeah.
the recap.
yeah, after you do it, 100% get people to make RoyalPear challenges and do that as a video. Maybe even just like a
Yeah.
second channel one.
I've been doing some shorts where like people they just make GD levels with
Yeah.
RoyalPear in the name.
Yeah, I saw.
That's been good.
I saw one of those. It was like this dude. He made one like, here before 800K, I'm the 799,000th subscriber or something. He said
Yeah.
something like that. I remember I was watching that short and I thought it was so funny. And I'm gonna pan into a, I guess not an off-topic question, but how did you meet and organize the troll with Zoink?
Yeah. So first shout out King Samlot, dude. Dude is awesome. I kind of just found his content. I really liked it. And genuinely, with no other intention, I wanted to just see if he would be down to like mutual and talk about streaming and like maybe even just like, you know, I rated him. And like I don't know, like he was a perfect example. He was what I described as like a Kai speed
Yeah.
that knows what they're doing and is actually very smart when it comes to the YouTube side of things. And like, dude, like I think he has the most potential out of like any creator I've ever seen. Like I could imagine him with 50,000 viewers. Like bro's insane.
Yeah, he's very entertaining.
But I was just thinking, I don't know. Eventually, I thought of the video idea. I'm like, hey, can you get me in contact with Zoink? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, that's when also I realized like how close the GD community is with each other. Like, if you have Zoink and if I have a group chat with Zoink, Vortrox, and King Samlot.
Mm-hmm.
And like, dude, I could probably anyone who plays GD, I'm like probably 2 friend requests away from talking to you, which is
100%.
crazy. And I don't know, it was just really cool to see that. Because other times I've tried to get someone, they're like really hard to contact, or they're never online, or they're really busy, and I don't know, it was just perfect. So yeah, King Samlot definitely helped me get in contact with Zoink, and Zoink was just very easy to work with. We set up a date. We did like a meeting beforehand to test the like controlling each other's PCs.
Yeah.
And then we planned the stream, and it was a banger. And even though the stream, honestly, the editing cuts all this out. The stream was kind of scuffed. I was lagging very badly, but it all worked out.
Yeah, I remember appearing. I think I showed up a second time to one of the streams, and it was like 20, 30 FPS consistently. Like it was
Nice.
so funny to watch. And then I think
Yeah,
half
it
the
was
chat
so
were
scuffed.
half the chat were like complaining about the FPS. The other half was like telling you you're bad at the game.
Yeah, so yeah, you might as well say that to Zoink, bro.
I mean, he had to play with, what was it? Parsec did you use?
No,
Or
no,
is
no.
it
So that
someone
was the
else?
at first Zoink was gonna be playing Parsec, like through Parsec, to my PC. But then I thought, wait, why don't I eat the lag? So I was playing Parsec on their PC, so they were actually playing lag free. I was playing with lag.
Oh.
So that was like, I don't know. I would rather eat the lag than have Zoink eat the lag because I don't think he could beat Slaughterhouse with lag. I mean, let's see. He probably could, but you know.
You probably could. I mean, force him to play on 60 FPS. We'll just see how he does.
Yeah.
But yeah. And you mentioned how everyone's like, it's kind of like I was in a call with friends earlier, and I kind of jokingly said that the GD community is like a hive mind, but it kind of actually is. And I want to shout out two people real quick that I know have the craziest connections of all time. One of my friends named Vernosis. He's gotten me into contact with the first, or he could get me into contact with the first victor of Bloodbath, and their name is Quasar.
Ooh.
That was like 9.5 years ago, and he's gotten him for a video. Like, that's how crazy his connections go back to. And then another person named Wide Awake. They're like moderator for Vortrox, moderator for. Do you know who TCD is? The whole like group that.
Yeah, the group channel.
Yeah. They're like a moderator for TCD. Like, their connections are also crazy. Yeah. So yeah, shout out to Vernosis and Wide Awake. Like, those two are. Like, I asked Vernosis to actually get me to befriend someone for a game that I want to make you play a little later, which is going to be really fun. It is going to be really fun. Someone mentioned this in our Discord, and I am going to credit them because it is such a good idea. But
Ooh, I'm excited.
yeah, it'll be really fun. But yeah, shout out to Renosis and Wide Awake. And I think I feel like you already answered this, kind of, now that I know how much you like King Sam a lot. But who is your favorite GD YouTuber?
I'll be fair. Like, I don't watch a ton, but it's definitely probably. I actually probably watch King Samlot streams more than his videos too. I just I'd probably say either King Samlot or even just watching Doggy his streams.
Yeah.
I like Vortrax's videos too. But other than that, I don't really watch anyone else. I don't think so, at least. If you have a really viral video, I've probably seen it. Unironically, I actually probably watch Secret Way more than everyone else. I just realized.
Yes.
So that's yeah, dude.
I mean, you.
Secret Way is officially my most watched Geometry Dash creator.
I mean, you're technically
You guys posted so much.
Yeah, you're technically a part of the team. Technically. I mean, you made a short.
Yeah, dude. I made a short.
Yeah.
Let's go, man. Where's my paycheck? No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, you forced me to play Zodiac. It was like for 30 hours. Or no, it was more like 15. But I should probably look at the analytics on that. I don't know how many subs I've gained ever since I stopped streaming Zodiac. But also, I streamed Zodiac for fun afterward. I got the level in 5 runs. I think I got 37%. I'm at like 51,000 attempts. It's a lot.
That's insane.
I don't think you'll have that problem with Bloodbath though. Bloodbath is like 600-700 spots below, or something like that.
Well, that's good.
I swear to God, I just realized I said 6-7. No, I gotta take down this whole interview now.
Yeah. Guys, 6-7. Mango.
Oh God. I'm so glad we're a half brain rot GD channel.
I know, dude. It's so funny.
But what's a good question? I mean, I have this one down as well. I feel like you may have already answered this because you were asking for video ideas. But do you have any plans to make any more GD videos?
Shorts, yes. Long form, I would love to. I just need ideas. I will probably make one, whenever I beat Bloodbath and I do the entire like cheating gauntlet, which honestly is a fire name, the cheating gauntlet. But right now, I don't know. But I will be reading the comments. So if you guys have any good ideas, please, give me some.
Yeah.
Unique though. Don't just
100%.
be like. And also, I can't make levels, so don't be like, make Squid Game or something.
Oh, yes. I feel like this would be kind of an interesting long form idea because I was actually going to ask you about this. I'm glad you brought it up, but I may know the answer. Like, have you tried using the editor in GD?
I have not even tried. I would love to make a level. I just feel like I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna be like, what is this? And
Yeah, and
so I think I might do a stream where like I have to make a good level.
yes, I feel like
And I have to get like GD Cologne to say it's good.
yes, I feel like you could get a good long form video out. Like I know creators. Do you know Daily Dose of Geometry Dash?
I think so.
Yeah, that person, they're a really good creator. Their name is Vit12. I've been ghosted twice by this person, but VoxyCat, I know they made I Spy with My Little Eye. You could easily get Bly. He made Change of Scene. Like you could get all these people to coach you.
I could get Bly.
You could 100% get Bly, and you could.
I called him Blee in a short. You think he'll get mad?
Blee or Bly, I don't know. I say Bly because I knew someone named Bly, BLI, back in like 2010. It was just a friend.
Okay. Hopefully he doesn't get mad.
I just say Bly. It could be Blee. I personally don't think they mind, but basically, yeah, I feel like you could get a good long form video out by just being coached to create a level by the best creators in GD or something.
I'm down.
You hear, folks, he's down. VoxyCat, Vit12, Blee, whatever you want to call yourself. Hit him up.
Like that's a fire idea.
I think it is too. And low key, it's like I feel like someone has done it, but I don't like. It's like a video. I feel like I've seen a video like it. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I have no idea who did it. But I don't know. But you will. I feel like since you're in the GD community, I think now it's safe to say you are the biggest, like, I would say long form creator in GD, because any GD...
Nah, that's not fair though, because like I don't really make only GD, but I know what you're saying.
Please let it be fair. The number one person is Guitar.
Oh, well then
Please.
yeah, I will gladly take that.
Yes, bro. You represent. I would rather.
Wait. So am I getting the torch from the community?
I think, honestly,
Guys,
let's give
put this as a short. Make this into a short. Would you rather have Guitar or me?
Yes, please. Can we give the torch to RoyalPear instead? Because we need someone new with good content to represent our community, even if it's only one video and like a couple shorts. Somebody else, please. And I don't want it to be these like 10 million subscribed shorts channels who have zero long form videos. It would be nice.
Yeah, I have more subs than him. Let's go.
Yeah, by 1 million, I think. It's crazy. He does not. We do not want him representing our community at all. And I think the only other person to actually like put up a fight that makes good content is Nexus, and I think he has like half the sub count.
Oh, Nexus is so good. Like he was the reason I was able to watch like all the videos about the levels.
Yeah, Nexus is kind of. There was drama with Nexus just because like I talked to Vortrox about this. He got into drama. I don't think he participated, but I think people were just like throwing shade at him because he wasn't like crediting. Apparently, he wasn't fully crediting levels or something like that, where he was like, I don't know. It was like people getting mad that he was putting the info to a level in the description, but not in the title, and it's like he's still crediting them.
Bro, I think like that doesn't matter. I think that the job of Nexus is to make a title that gets the most views possible. That would benefit the person who made the level the most.
100%, and that's
so like I see what you mean. Like if someone gets mad that he makes a level titled "How" or "What," it's gonna get more views and the level's gonna get more play.
Oh, 100%. And the person who made those levels, Sputniks, he has a sizable channel as well. It's like 300K or something. Or he
Yeah, I
does
think
it.
I've seen his video where he made what?
Yeah, he also did r/place in Geometry Dash. That was a really cool video.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, and this is actually a good way to pan to this question. I'm actually really interested in your answer. What is the coolest thing you've seen from Geometry Dash? Like, in the things that the community has
Oh,
made.
dude, my answer probably would have been like change of scene or what. Until recently, I've discovered Androxma's Squid Game.
Yes.
That mind fucked me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm sorry. I actually swear a lot. That was might be the first time I've sweared in this video. But dude, that blew my mind, and I made a short about it.
Yes, dude.
Dude, it's just insane how someone is able to make that.
Yeah,
And I did credit him too.
yeah, I even made a short about it as well in Secret Way. So I really like. I talked to Androxmo. He's cool. I almost participated in that Squid Game event, but I think I
Ooh.
like. I think I prioritized a friend's recording over it. Because I mean, I love my friends. So.
Yeah, I wonder if Androxma commented. I don't think he did, but
We have private chats with well, it's not really private, but we got like creators and servers and stuff where we talk about like one of them is called Lock In, where whenever we join a VC, we got people like lock in, just make like start locking in and stuff, and Androxma is in it, and I think he got pinged your short in that server, so he knows
nice.
of the short.
Yeah, I try to do my very best when something is very cool and very. I try to always credit like the YouTuber or creator when they make something like that because, I am taking their stuff and I am making a short about it, which I do think promotes it further. But I always like to give credit even if I don't care about the analytics, like if it hurts analytics or whatever. But like
100%.
now the thing is like you wouldn't say it in the intro. You got to do it smartly. But
Yeah, that was actually one of the criticisms we got very early on in Secret Way, and it was what was it? It was like they're gonna say the answer at the end to keep retention and stuff, and it's like if we say the answer, I don't know what we would. Like,
that's just how
put
YouTube
after
works.
it. Yeah,
Everyone does that. Even
yeah.
Zach D films, like
Yeah,
it's just it's how it's how it is.
And it's like I think the only reason why I kind of got upset about it, I mean, I get upset in general when someone criticizes me for something that feels like everybody does. But I don't know. It was some video by some guy who was criticizing Secret Way. He was criticizing the Secret Way clones, funnily enough, and like he made a segment of like talking about Secret Way itself, and then at the end of it, he was like, they found this type of content, good on them and all that, and then they went on about this like clone named Geometry Dash Brain Rot, and their shorts do well. You've probably seen them, but just because like Secret Way is such a kind of recognizable format in GD, I can see
I've seen a lot of clones.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, and I had a friend that literally sent me one of them and was like, bro, I thought this was you for the longest time.
Damn.
Yeah. But the Secret Way clones it's like Kai Guy clones. You know Kai Guy?
I think so.
It's literally, well, actually, apparently I learned recently that there's some old like 2.1 YouTuber started the whole like short form click with the face cam and or mouse cam and have weird audio, like all the brain rotted GD shorts. And it was someone named Flaroni who started it, but Kai Guy was like the first to get popular with it, I think, and now everyone calls it Kai Guy clones. And it's all the content just feels the same. But I'm gonna pan to a new question because talking about GD brain rot puts a sour taste in my mouth.
Yeah, I got you, bro.
But This is actually the last question before we play the game. And
Ooh.
like I said, this interview is probably going to be like an hour, and it is an hour 3 minutes. So, do you think GD is the hardest game of all time?
Yes. Yeah. I see a lot of people. Okay, I've seen this debate all over. What's the hardest video game of all time? I have 3 answers.
Mm-hmm.
If you were just going off like what is the hardest game of all time, like what takes the most amount of like skill, I think it's got to be GD. Because I don't think any game like GD and Osu you can kind of combine, right? Because like user generated content is always going to be harder than um like whatever people do.
Yeah.
You know, you have frame perfect stuff, and not only that, but just like an insane amount of things. I think someone could become a Rocket League pro before they could beat Amethyst, like genuinely. But that is the second answer is Rocket League, because I know there's just an amount of like insane amount of tech in that game. But like at the end of the day, the limit is the number 1 player. With GD there is no limit. Like the levels are gonna keep getting harder and harder, and people are beating impossible levels, bro. Like, so I don't know. And then my third answer is Super Smash Bros. Melee, because that game is just that game is insane. That game is like any fighting game on steroids. And if you've seen people like hold controllers playing Melee, it's insane what they are doing.
Oh yeah, it's like So you said GD, Rocket League, and Super Smash Bros. Melee are the 3 contenders?
Yes.
I feel like okay, if Tetris never got if the kid that quote unquote beat Tetris never did that, I feel like I would have put Tetris as a contender.
Ooh, that's fair.
But I don't know. I feel like because you can infinitely speed up the time with Tetris as well. Like you can use an emulator or like cheat engine to speed up the time to make it faster. So that's another thing that's like Tetris could keep getting infinitely harder and harder and harder until there's just a human limit. And that's how everybody feels the same with GD is like it seems like there's going to be a human limit, but the human limit is just going to be can you click on the specific frame that you need to click for 3 minutes, or then someone's going to make an extra one where it's like can you do that for 4 minutes or 5 or 6, and then there's just going to be only one person in the entire world that can do let's say 1400.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, like 1400
because I was looking at every end, and that was like 7 minutes or something.
Oh god, yeah. And it's only number
and I was like
5.
what in the hell?
It's insane.
Oh, it's 5, but it feels insane. Like
yeah, it's a definitely an endurance test. And I feel like that's probably why Tidal Wave was so hard.
Well, Amethyst is like 1 level or 1 minute, right? Or like 1.5.
Yeah, it's literally half the time with Tidal Wave. But I think Zoink said every input in Amethyst is like 3 to 4 like it was like 3 to 4 or like 2 to 4 frame gaps between each click on like 240 or 360 or something like that, except the first click is a frame perfect on 240.
That's insane.
Yeah. And he said it's like once you get past that first click, the level feels possible, but once you're like on the approaching side of the click, the level feels impossible.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah. And Amethyst just sucks. I mean, it looks cool, but the gameplay just sucks.
Fair.
But are there any final things you want to say before we play this game?
No, I mean, I'll say this, like, thank you to the GD, like, community for, like, accepting me. Like, I feel like there's people are, like, just really hateful these days online. but I feel like everyone's been super nice.
Oh, 100%.
You know, I haven't really been seeing any hate.
Yeah.
Like if Dream were to play GD, people would be like, "Oh no." But to be fair, I'm not Dream.
I mean, I low key would invite him. Cause like
Yeah, dude.
in my eyes, it's
I
like
think I think exposure is good.
yeah, Dream feels normal for the Minecraft community. Like, like what
Look,
does he have going
one person who saw my Zoink video,
on?
um, will make an insane GD level in the future. You know,
That is true.
so that it's just it's what it is, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been a great experience, and obviously I'm gonna keep going. I gotta beat B and 9 circles.
Hell yeah. Everybody, be sure to wish him.
I need to be B because that level's copyrighted on stream. I don't think 9 circles is.
Ooh, is it really?
B, yeah, B is it's sharing, but then it takes it all. It's like a glitch.
Sharing and it takes it all. That doesn't shock me.
Yeah, it's great.
But 9 circles. I don't know if 9 circles might not be. I don't. I think Ruckus made the 9 circle song. I don't know if they're copyright or not. But most Newgrounds creators are copyright free if you like say in the description or something like, "Oh, this is the song." Like I know the Fat Rat does that. I know DJVI does that. If you just put their names in the description and song, that they'll be fine. But
That's good. I'm excited to see this game though. You've been
this
hyping
game.
this up.
Oh my god, when I saw this, I was so happy because this is a genius idea. This is called Guess the Furry Game. Now, what's going to happen? I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 creators. And I'm going to send their profile picture one by one. And I'm going to have you guess whether they are a furry or not based on their profile picture. Or if you just like know, which
Okay.
very well.
I'm gonna be perfect. Watch. I have a sixth sense for this type of thing.
All right, so this is the first one. This one's kind of like warming up because you probably already know this, and I feel like you know this person. But number one is Zoink.
Oh wait, so I have to guess if they're furry or not?
Yeah, yes or no.
Yes.
All right, and then I'll tell you all your answers.
By the way, there's nothing wrong with being a furry. Let's get that out of the way.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, there's literally nothing wrong with being a furry. Nothing wrong with being. I don't know what else to compare it to.
All right, next.
But yeah, and I'm gonna tell you your answers at the end. We'll tally up the score.
Okay. Sick.
All right, this next person you may recognize. Their name is Denny.
I don't know. I'm gonna say no.
All right. This next person, I briefly mentioned them earlier, is Vit12.
I'm gonna say no.
All right. This next person, they actually participated in that Squid Game event. They are Stallion.
Bro, this is tough. Just look at the profile pics, because look, I would see yours, the Ralze profile pic, and I would say yes. This is Stallion. That's the name of that's like a horse. He's riding a bird or something. I'm gonna say yes. Stallion, you are a furry.
Alrighty. Now, this next person you know is GD Cologne.
Now, I think this is bait. I actually don't think he's a furry.
All right. This next person, you're talking to them right now, is Secret Way.
I'm gonna say no.
All right. And I'll disclose at the end whether I'm talking about me Secret Way or Vic's Secret Way.
There's no way Vix is. I just can't see it. I
This
swear to God.
this next person, Tato X3.
I'm gonna say he's a furry.
Alrighty. Put down.
Space UK is also a furry.
If only we could have asked him. I also asked all these people, by the way. Everyone I'm showing you, like, I'm not just making a guess.
Oh, okay.
So everyone I have
Well, that's
asked.
good.
And this next person, they're SD Slayer. You may know them.
I'm gonna say they are a furry.
All right. This next
I have
person,
heard of. I think I've heard of SD Slayer.
yeah, he's pretty big. I think he has 360K or something like that. He's pretty sizable, and he's an OG. This next person, their name is Pure L.
I'm gonna say no.
All right. This next person, you also might know them as well, or you've probably seen a video from them, but their name is FNM04.
Oh yeah, I've seen this dude. I'm gonna say no.
Alrighty.
Because I feel like furries aren't that common, you know. Like in a group, in an auditorium of 500 people, it's probably only gonna be like 3.
Honestly, probably. I don't know. I feel like lately it's kind of. I feel like it's just more like norm lately, because I remember in 2012 to 2015 it was bronies everywhere, and then ever since it's been furries.
Oh my god, bronies! Holy crap! What a throwback.
I dealt with those a lot on TF2. Nothing wrong with being a brony, by the way. But just saying, they were everywhere in 2012 to 2015. That's a comparison. Bronies, they're fine with being one. Furry is fine. But this next person, their name is Fresh Lake Water.
I don't see it. I don't think they're furry.
All right. This next person, I actually talked about them earlier. They're one of the 2 people that has a really good ability with connections. Is Vernosis.
Okay, how many people do we have left?
2.
2. Okay, this guy, I'm gonna say he's a furry.
All right. And then final person.
Okay.
Their name is Zeronium.
100%.
All right. So let's go through the list. First of all,
Let's see what we did.
I'm going to say now 5 out of the 8 are or 5 out of the 12, 5 out, Jesus Christ. 5 out of the 13 are furries, and
Whoa!
8 out of the 13 are not. And you said
Okay.
you have 6 yeses.
Okay.
So there's a preface now. It's not going to be.
It's not perfect.
Yeah, it's not going to be perfect. But
let's see how we do.
first one, Zoink, is correct.
Yeah, we knew that.
He is a furry. Second one, Denny, also correct. He is not a furry.
Let's go.
Third one, Vit12. First, incorrect. Kind of.
Ooh.
No,
What do you mean, kind of?
when I asked him in DMs if he's a furry, he said he was like, I'm not actually one, but I like to tell people I am, which is like Zoink behavior before he came out. So I feel like Vit is secretly a furry.
Okay.
Like unironically. So
Let's go.
I don't know if he was like trolling, but he wanted me to tell you that yes, he is a furry. I think he's just got closeted things going. I don't know. I think he's just in the closet. So incorrect about Vit. Stallion, also incorrect. He is not a furry.
Okay. Damn.
Cullen, you are correct. He is not a furry.
I knew it. I knew it.
He likes to preface, and we even asked him in our interview with him if he was a furry, and he likes to preface that it is a kitsune, not a furry.
That makes sense, dude. It is a kitsune.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Now, secret way. Do you think I was talking about me, or do you think I was talking about Vix?
I think you're talking about you, because, bro, there's no way Vic says is a furry.
100% I was talking about me, and you are unfortunately incorrect. I am a furry.
Whoa, wait, what kind?
What kind? What does that mean?
Is that like... Don't you, like, have fursuits?
Oh, I don't have a fursuit. I don't even have a fursona.
Oh.
But I've thought about it. Still don't know if I should be a goat fursona or a fox fursona. Those are like the two.
You gotta be rose.
Yes, I told myself like that would be a good fursona to be. But that is unfortunately incorrect. And then Tato X3.
Wait, but Vic says isn't one. Because that would be a huge throw off.
He's not. He's 100% not a furry.
That would have messed with my mind. I would have been like, whoa.
He's not a furry. Not in a million years. Tato X3. You are unfortunately incorrect. He is not a furry. And he has his profile picture as like a cat that matches with his girlfriend, which I feel like would have given it away, or I feel like it would have kind of pushed more to make anybody feel like he is a furry. But
fair,
he isn't. And then SD Slayer, I would have answered the same because blue character, Zoink blue character.
Yes.
Something with blue people. No offense. I'm not trying to be racist or anything. But SD Slayer is not a furry.
Okay.
Now, Purell? Correct. He is not a furry.
Let's go.
But then FNM04. I kind of gypped you on this one.
What do you mean?
So, the picture I sent you for FNM04 was before his profile picture change. And I'm going to send you his current one now because I felt like it would have been interesting to kind of see if you could tell before he became a furry. Which so the answer is he is a furry, and you said no. But that is his new profile picture, which would have been a dead giveaway.
Oh, dude, what in the world? Yeah, that would have been an insane giveaway.
Dead giveaway, 100%. And so it's like, oh, you know what? I'll use his old one because that would make sense. Why can't Vix just like shush? It's for the interview. Me too. Anyways. Who did I say? FNM04, yeah. So FNM04 is incorrect. And then the next one is Fresh Lake Water. You are correct.
Oh, yeah.
He is not a furry.
Okay.
The next one is Vernosis. You are unfortunately incorrect.
That's what I was thinking.
He is also not a furry. But the last person, probably the most dead giveaway one, obviously, is a furry.
Yeah.
And I honestly thought, like, so Zeronium, yes, is a furry. And I honestly thought it would have been kind of like bait as well. Because with Denny, I asked him, and he was like, no, I just really like bunnies. I felt like I was going to get that same answer from Zeronium, because they really like bunnies as well.
It would have been funny.
It would have been really funny. But you got a 6 out of 13.
That's not bad.
And the ones you answered correctly that weren't furries was Denny, Purell, and Fresh Lake Water. And the ones that you did get correct with being a furry was literally only Zoink and Zeronium. So
damn, so I'll never know.
If you're in the GD community and your name starts with a Z, you're probably going to be a furry at some point.
Just saying. That's true.